Being single feels like freedom. No compromises, no shared decisions, no one else to answer to, just you, your time, and your space. But in 2026, there's something most people don't realize. Being single might also be one of the most expensive lifestyles you can choose. Not emotionally, not socially, but mathematically. And once you start looking at the numbers, it becomes hard to ignore, because what feels normal on the surface is often quietly costing you thousands every year. Here's the part nobody really talks about. The modern world is designed around two people sharing costs. Rent is easier when it's split. Bills feel lighter when they're divided. Groceries become more efficient when they're shared. Even risk feels smaller when it's carried by more than one person. But when you're single, none of that applies. You don't pay half. You pay everything. 100% of the rent, utilities, food, and daily expenses. And the strange thing is, it doesn't feel extreme. It feels normal. That's what makes it so easy to overlook. In reality, living alone can cost anywhere from 30 to 50% more than living with someone else, even if your lifestyle is exactly the same. Same city, same job, same habits, just a different structure. Let's start with the biggest expense. Housing. Imagine your rent is $1,200 a month. If you're living with someone, your share is $600. Simple math. But if you're single, you carry the full $1,200 yourself. That's an extra $600 every month. At first, that number doesn't seem life-changing, but over time, it adds up in a way that's hard to ignore. $600 a month becomes $7,200 a year. Over 5 years, that's $36,000, and that's just the cost of living alone. Most people don't feel that loss in real time. It's spread out, quiet, almost invisible. But if you saw $36,000 disappear all at once, it would feel very different. Now let's talk about something less obvious. Time. When you live alone, you're responsible for everything. Cooking, cleaning, grocery shopping, planning, organizing. There's no division of labor, no shared responsibilities. Every task falls on you. And time has a hidden cost. Every hour you spend managing your daily life is an hour you're not using to increase your income, build a skill, or even properly rest. It's not just about being busy, it's about opportunity cost. In a shared living situation, tasks are divided. One person cooks, another cleans. Things happen more efficiently. But when you're alone, you carry the full weight of maintaining your life. In a way, you become the entire system, the planner, the worker, and the manager all at once. Then there's the long-term effect on financial growth. Wealth isn't just about how much you earn, it's about how much you can keep and invest consistently over time. When two people share expenses, they often unlock advantages that a single person doesn't have. Lower fixed costs, higher savings rates, more money available for investing, and that leads to faster compounding over time. A single person, on the other hand, has to manage higher expenses alone. That usually means less money left to save and invest, and that slows down financial growth, even if income stays the same. The interesting part is that it's not necessarily about couples earning more money, it's about them losing less of it, and over time, that difference can become significant. So what do you do with this information? The answer isn't to panic or suddenly change your entire life, it's to become more intentional. First, think carefully about housing. Living alone is often treated as the default sign of independence, but financially, it's closer to a luxury. Exploring alternatives like roommates or flexible living arrangements can dramatically reduce your biggest expense. Second, learn to manage your time more efficiently. When everything depends on you, systems matter. Automating payments, simplifying routines, and organizing tasks can free up valuable time. And that time can be redirected toward things that actually improve your financial situation. Third, focus on increasing your financial leverage. If you don't have the advantage of shared expenses, you need to compensate in other ways. That could mean increasing your income, investing more strategically, or building stronger financial habits. Because at the end of the day, math doesn't care whether you're single or not, the numbers still work the same way. It's also important to understand something clearly. Being single is not a problem. Independence has its own value, and for many people, it's worth the cost. The real issue is not understanding the financial trade-offs that come with it. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, the pattern becomes clear. Being single tends to cost more for three main reasons. You don't split fixed expenses, you spend more time maintaining your life, and you have less financial leverage when it comes to saving and investing. Independence feels free, but financially, it has a price. The key is simply being aware of it so you can make smarter decisions. So here's something worth thinking about. Is the cost of independence worth it for you right now? Or could a small change in how you live create a much bigger financial advantage over time? If you enjoy content about money, real-life trade-offs, and building a smarter financial future, consider subscribing. And I'm curious about your perspective. Do you think being single is financially underrated? Or is it more expensive than most people realize? Let me know in the comments.